by the way, my wife is arriving home right now. I just heard her come in. So I'm probably gonna get Jasper Kitty downstairs. So here's the deal. Cause I haven't talked about this yet today cause we just finished with the wrestling stuff, right? So, we're at 79 goals. Quite frankly, I believe like we would have hit 80 today if I didn't have no internet yesterday, which is kind of bullshit. You know, like that's not anyone's fault but some freaking vandal who went up the line and cut the wires. So, I feel like maybe we're just gonna do DSP tries it right now. Like I feel like maybe what we should do is just order the Chick-fil-A and have it for dinner today cause my wife just got home. I'm sure she'd prefer to just have something delivered than have to cook. If we do it on Friday, it doesn't make sense cause she's home from work and she can make a meal, no problem. So it just fits the schedule better to do it today and that was what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be we were gonna do it today. We would've. Yesterday, even if we did Smart Guys on the first stream, I would've hit the go on the late stream and hit the go on the day stream and we would've done it. We would've done DSP tries it. So, I don't think that I should, have that screw stuff over. Alright? So, how about this? Let's go ahead. No, this is not an impromptu stream for DoorDash. What are you talking about? I'm not asking for anything. No one's contributing. I don't care. Okay? I think what we'll do is, I'm just gonna get Jasper Kitty downstairs, and then I'll come back up, and we'll look at the menu, and we'll actually figure out what I want to order, and then I'll put the order in, and this is gonna be DSP tries it on the stream. I think it just makes sense to do it, rather than delay it till Friday, cause you know we're gonna end up hitting goals, anyway. And then what we gotta do on Friday when I come back, cause remember I'm off tomorrow, on Friday morning we gotta set up the thread where you guys are gonna start nominating games for when we hit the 100 goal, cause we need to have the games selected, or the marathon when it happens in probably a couple of weeks. So we'll give you guys time to submit the games and everything, alright? Okay, cool. Cool, I'm just gonna mute the mic, get Jasper Kitty downstairs, and I'll be back, and we'll do that, alright? So I'll leave it widescreen for you. Okay, I'll be right back. So now you can actually see the food as it arrived. Look. There you go. Hold on, I got a tip. Wow, $1.30. I'm not even gonna read that. Okay, so. Are we ready? Who was ready? Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Hello everyone, Philly here, and welcome to another edition, a really special one, of DSP Tries It.
Devour.
And you might be saying, why is this a special edition of DSP Tries It? What's so special? Well, there's two things that are special. The first is, today we're going to be trying some food I've never had before on DSP Tries It ever. And I'm not talking about, oh, well, this is an item from a place that you've never had. No. I've literally never eaten this food before. So it's a first time special here on DSP Tries It. Okay, that's number one. But number two, today for the first time ever, I have the new dual camera setup here on the show. So you're going to be able to go between seeing me sit here with the food in front of me, actually eating it in its natural state, and then cutting away, the zooming close up where I can actually show you what it looks like. What I'm going to actually do is enable the auto zoom on my camera, not auto zoom, autofocus on my camera. Cause actually I have it disabled because it hasn't been working as well as I would like, but it kinda works. So now it's on, which means I'll be able to show you things up close. And that is gonna be fun. I've never done DSP Tries It like this before. I just received a $5 tip from an anonymous tipper saying, I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy. Well, thank you so much to the $5 anonymous tipper here. For the record, this is just an impromptu stream. I had actually finished a completely different stream of doing wrestling commentary. And I decided to just do this one on the fly, and hang out with my audience and do a DSP tries it, even though technically I hadn't even really qualified for it yet, but I didn't really care. I was like, you know what? I just feel like doing it. So here we go. DSP tries it impromptu. Alright. So what are we doing today? You're right. Well, I wonder what Phil is doing for DSP tries it. It's Chick-fil-A. I've never had Chick-fil-A before. DSP tries it ever. In fact, I've only eaten Chick-fil-A twice ever before. Once when I first moved out here and it opened, and then one more time. So only twice. And it was many years ago. I haven't even had Chick-fil-A, I think, since COVID. So it's been many years. Now the question is, will it live up to my memory of what it once was? Or will it fall flat? Will it be good or not? Okay. To drink today, I'm going to have a Canada Dry Fruit Splash cherry flavored beverage, a soda, or a pop, as some like to call it. Let me go ahead and get that ready. Interestingly enough, it's clear. I thought that it actually had a color to it, but no, I'm pouring it in my mug and it's actually clear. As you can see, I'm having issues with my wireless connectivity today, which is causing all my lighting to go on and off a lot. I'm really not going to fidget with it that much during the stream, quite frankly. If I try to get it to connect and it goes off again, I probably don't care. I'm just going to do the DSP tries it, because this is really stupid that the wireless keeps going down today. Anyway, so we got a good variety of items that I'm going to be trying today from Chick-fil-A for DSP tries it, okay? So first off, we got mac and cheese, okay? And I got the medium size. My wife took half. I'm taking half. So we're going to try the mac and cheese live. This was recommended by the viewers. The viewers are telling me that their mac and cheese is incredibly good and that I shouldn't miss out. I should try it. So I actually got that as a separate order, okay? That's number one. I have a single waffle fry because I didn't order them, but my wife got a combo, so I'm going to try the waffle fry and tell you what I think. I've had these before and loved them, but I've heard that they changed them recently. Then I have the standard spicy chicken sandwich. Okay? Just whatever comes on the standard spicy chicken sandwich, I don't even know. And then a brand new sandwich offering. The grilled spicy deluxe chicken sandwich, which is supposed to come with a bunch of extra stuff and a special sauce. Now, oddly enough, there's a packet of the sauce loose in the bag, and I'm wondering, it's called cilantro lime sauce, and I'm actually wondering, does that mean they didn't actually put the sauce on my sandwich, but instead they're expecting me to put it on myself? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Okay? So this is cool, and we got a ton of food to try, alright? And I think the first thing we'll do, we'll try the single waffle fry. Let's see how this very single waffle fry tastes. Actually has some of the potato skin on the outside of it. I like that. I've always liked potato skin on my fries, quite honestly. It won't focus. Because my face, it won't. There we go. I always like potato skin on fries. I think it adds flavor. Alright, so let's just do it. Ready?
Devour, devour.
It has a crunchy outside, a soft inside. The flavor's okay. It's not great. It's not bursting with flavor. Oddly enough, has a potato chip aftertaste. Yeah. So maybe if I had more, I'd be able to grade it better. I can't really grade it. It's not bad. It was good. I like the crispiness. And it tasted decent. So, okay. Let's now try this mac and cheese. People have really complimented this mac and cheese, saying it tastes really good. So I want to try this first before we get into the sandwiches. So here we go. Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. It smells great. So at first you get a cheesy kick, but then you get almost like a little bit of a tangy aftertaste. A little hard to describe. Also, you can see there's crustiness on it. It's not just like gooey cheese, but there's some crust to it, which is good. It's good. It's very creamy. Very creamy. But it has multiple, I think there's more than one kind of cheese in it. I don't think it's just one kind of cheese, because I'm getting basically a little bit of, like a little cheddar. There's something else in there too. It said it has like a tanginess to it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Noble Time says, I like to chip Dickin fingers. He says he likes to dip chicken fingers. That sounded completely wrong because I said it backwards. Because if he gets the chicken fingers, he dips it into the mac and cheese. It's funny, we'll only focus on the food if I block my face. There you go. I have to block my face or else the AI in the camera thinks it always wants to focus on my face. That mac and cheese is really good. That is super tasty. I love it. I'm gonna eat more of it. But obviously I want to get to the sandwiches first. Before we get to it. Okay. So. One thing I want to show you. This is the standard a spicy chicken sandwich. You see how small the package is? It's really small. Thin, small. This is this new grilled deluxe chicken sandwich, spicy grilled deluxe sandwich. Much bigger, and they actually give you the cardboard container. So it's a little weird. They don't look equivalent, do they? But they're both standard sandwiches. So that's a little odd to me. This is $8 and change. This was $10 to get delivered. So with only $1.50 difference, they don't even look the same. Like this was like a super premium and this was like a cheap one. I don't know. I just will have to figure this out. Okay. So here we go. This is the spicy chicken sandwich standard. Okay. This is it. It's just one piece chicken on a bun, completely dry, no sauce or anything whatsoever. And on the bottom, 2 pickles. That's it. 2 pickles, no sauce, nothing. That's their spicy chicken sandwich. It has nothing on it at all. 2 pickles. That's it. That's all. Really, $8.50 for this. I don't know about that. There's no sauce, 0 sauce on the sandwich, 0. So it's gonna, I'll tell you right now, you know it's gonna be dry. There's no sauce on the sandwich. And by the way, for the record, my wife got exactly the same sandwich and it's exactly the same as this. So that's how they're instructed to make it. Yeah, the sauce packet here is cilantro lime, and that's supposed to be for the other sandwich, I believe. So if there's supposed to be a sauce on here, they didn't give it to me. And that's not my fault, right? That's their fault. So, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. No, Cat got no sauce. Hers is dry, just like mine. Okay? Alright, well, here we go.
Devour.
Damn, that's good chicken. Wow. Dude. The chicken is like super juicy. Like really juicy. Very tasty. And it has a good level of spice to it. First you get that breading that tastes like fried chicken breading, but then all of a sudden, boom, you get a spice on your tongue, and the spice is really strong. It's good. It's actually significantly better than I thought it was gonna be with nothing on it. Wow. This is delicious. Seriously. This is absolutely delicious sandwich. I love it. Wow. Now, if I think sauce would make it better, maybe. But this thing is so juicy and full of flavor on its own, I don't necessarily think it needs sauce. So maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's correct. Maybe this is how it's intended. Because I'm actually very pleased with the sandwich right now. Now do I think that it should be $8.50? No. I think $8.50 should be the deluxe that has lettuce and tomato and cheese and sauce and on bacon and all of that. It shouldn't be $8.50 for just the sandwich with bread, chicken, and 2 pickles. But it tastes great. Crispy on the outside, juicy, very flavorful on the inside. And you know what they say? It's about marination. They marinated the chicken and there is flavor in the chicken. It's not bland chicken. It tastes great. Bing. Super good. They're cheaters. They give their birds anabolic steroids. Well, good. I like jacked chickens apparently because this tastes great. Keep jacking them up because I care about the flavor. I'm gonna finish the whole thing. I can't stop eating it. It's actually super addictive. I love this right now. It's so delicious. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I wish that I ate this more often and it's very close. This is dangerous. This came within 15 minutes of me ordering it. And it's fresh and it's delicious. This is very dangerous because it's too good. And I'm gonna want it all the time. Shit. He's a breading fell. Crispy. Yummy. This is super good. I gotta pound it. I gotta finish it. Here we go. This is better than 98% of the fast food that I've ever eaten on DSP Tries It. And I mean that. This one sandwich is that good. This is better than the Popeyes chicken sandwich. This is better than anything I've had at KFC. This is so good. Wow. Look how the chicken glistens. The chicken is glistening with the moisture in the light. Look at that. It's amazing. It tastes so good. I just said it's better than Popeyes. This is way better than Popeyes. Wow. The crunch on the breading. However, we've got the grilled. Now this will be a test of quality because there's no breading to save the grilled. If the breading isn't good, or if the chicken isn't good, I'll know it. So we're gonna find out, but let's finish this. That's amazing. I loved it. I loved every bite of it. I devoured it all in one go. I couldn't even stop myself. No, Gabriel, for the record, I've had Chick-fil-A before, but it was many years ago, only twice. Old times were in store, so haven't had it in many years. And since then I've had many other chicken sandwiches. That just nailed it. That was superbly good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can believe it, I received a $66 tip from Mulciber Gordon. Don't ask me what that means. He says, hey man, enjoy life, have a drink, and have good food on me. Bottoms up and cheers. A $66 tip today on DSP Tries It from a Mulciber Gordon. Thank you to Mulciber. That is amazing. Thank you for the support. Let's get that up on the leaderboard, obviously. So now we're at $75 of support. We are halfway to the goal. We are halfway there, my friends. And we make it. By the end of DSP Tries It. That would be impressive if we did. I don't think we will. But thank you, Mulciber. I very much appreciate that. Alright, that would be good. If you leave me a second, I need to blow my nose before we continue, so I'm just gonna pause the recording and I'll be right back. Yes, I need to get up and go blow my nose, because my nose is bothering me, and then I'll continue with the other sandwich. Much better. Okay. Let's continue. By the way, let's have some of this delicious Canada Dry Flavor Splash Cherry Ginger Ale. It's delicious and the flavors are enhanced because I'm drinking it out of the official Level 1 Podcast dual-sided officially licensed mug, which you can get right now at the darksidefill.shop web store. So please go give it a look. You like my content? You like everything that I do? Please support it. Every mug purchase helps out the business. I would appreciate that. That is great stuff. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. I received another 420 tip. Wow. You shouldn't moan while eating. It sounds like you like it too much. I'll moan as much as I want. Seriously, I'll do whatever I want because I'm an adult and I can do whatever I like to do. Right now, I'll throw the food and slap it against the wall and blow it into pieces. Or you know what? Maybe I'll get excited. I'll take all my clothes off and I'll eat it in the nude. I can do whatever I want. That's the cool advantage about being an adult is that you can do whatever you want and there's no one that can tell you not to do it. So I enjoy it. Very nice. Okay, so thanks for the 420 tip. We're now up to $79 of support in climbing. Thank you all so very much. Let's now check out the main event, shall we? The main event. The piece de résistance, as they say in France. I think that's what they say in France, right? Say a lot of things in France, so, okay. It is time for the spicy griddle deluxe chicken sandwich. This one is supposed to have, I think, lettuce and a Colby Jack cheese and tomato I think this cilantro lime sauce, now did they put it on the sandwich? We're gonna find out, because if it's dry, I might be disappointed. This is not a breaded sandwich, so it's not gonna have that flavor, that crispness of the ultra chicken sandwich. We have to see, okay? I see sesame seeds on top of a special bun. Interesting. I definitely see lettuce. Wait, those aren't sesame seeds. What are they? It's a special kind of like multi-grain brioche bun. That's not sesame. That's like a oat grain or something on top, or a wheat grain on top of the bun. Interesting. The bread is stuck. And the reason is because under the bread is a melted cheese. See that? On top of the grilled chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to flip it because I want to see what's under. I think they put the veggies underneath. Which is actually interesting that they did that. There's a tomato sagging off the front of the sandwich. Did they put any sauce on this? No, I don't think so. No. We've got lettuce and tomato on the bottom. I'm assuming that the chicken is marinated in the spicy sauce. It looks like it is. Like, it looks like it has like a rub or a spicy rub on the chicken. But it is dry. Again, I'm gonna have to put the sauce myself on the bun, which is a pain, because you know that's gonna be messy. I'm gonna have to take this sauce packet and squeeze it on both bun ends and then put it together. So obviously what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show that on the wide angle. Right? So you can see me do this from the wide angle. So here it is. This is the sauce pack. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to squeeze that sauce onto the bun. It is a creamy sauce, creamy white. So I'm putting it right into the center. It's very, very liquidy. Like, it's not thick at all. It's not like mayo. It is like a very liquidy sauce. Oh, it's pungent. It's very pungent. I can smell it. Very tangy. Pungent sauce, okay? That's on the bottom now. And I'm gonna flip it and I'm gonna put some sauce on the top. This is gonna go on top of the cheese. Pungent. Actually, I don't think there's any left. I'm trying to get more out and there's like nothing left in here. Wow. This packet is underwhelming. There should be way more sauce in the packet to go on the sandwich. It's very little sauce. That's disappointing. Okay. So, I have assembled the sandwich. See that? The sandwich is assembled. Here it is. Now I will eat the sandwich and tell you what it tastes like. Ready?
Devour, devour.
We've gone dark here in the office, as you can see. I'll be honest. Okay? It doesn't taste that spicy. It generally has this rub seasoning on it, but it's nowhere near as spicy as the breaded chicken. So with that bite, I got a hint. By the way, the tomato is sad. The tomato is cut so thin, it just fell right off the sandwich. So I'm not even going to eat the tomato with it. I can't even taste it, okay? Honestly, it doesn't taste spicy at all. It's very salty. Very salty. It almost tastes like, a Cajun rub. if you know what I mean. That's exactly what it tastes like. Like it's a Cajun rub rather than a spicy rub, which is weird because it's called the grilled spicy deluxe sandwich, but it just doesn't taste very spicy at all to me. Like I don't know what they were kind of going for, because again, if you called it like the Cajun sandwich, I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But I'm not really getting a spiciness factor. Well, let me keep going. It has Colby Jack cheese on it, by the way. Let's keep going. Let there be light. So I got all bread and sauce in that bite. The sauce is very tangy and has just a slight bit of cilantro flavor to it, but almost none. It's just a very tangy sauce. Okay? Let's go and actually get some chicken. I got some lettuce in that bite, and the lettuce is green leaf lettuce, which is way more flavorful than the typical crappy iceberg lettuce or even romaine lettuce that you'd usually get. So I am enjoying the green leaf lettuce. I don't know. The chicken's just alright for me. I'm gonna keep going. Can I be honest? I don't think this is anywhere near as good as the first sandwich. I think that breaded spicy chicken sandwich was perfectly juicy, perfectly crisp, and had a bursting with flavor, and had spiciness to it. I'm not digging the sandwich. I'm not getting it. There's like no spice. Again, it's salty and has like a Cajun seasoning, but that's not spicy. I don't think they understand what that meant when they made this. I don't taste the Colby Jack cheese at all. Even though it's melted on top, I don't taste it. I taste a little bit of this multi-grain bun. I taste the green leaf lettuce, and I like lettuce. And the chicken is kind of a little dry. And has a lot of the seasoning flavor, and that's it. I'm not getting, the sauce is almost not existing. And the tomato's gone, it fell off the sandwich. So I can't taste that. I feel like it needs something else. Like it needs chicken, and I choose meat chicken. It needs bacon. Maybe like a cooling ranch sauce, and it needs more heat. It needs way more heat. I don't know why it's not spicy. It's bizarre to me that it's not spicy. No, I'm seriously not feeling it. I like the crispy way better than this. Is it grilled? Yes, that's why it's dry. To be honest. Is it spicy? No. Is it deluxe? Well, my tomato failed. It's in the top here, the top half. It failed. The lettuce is good. And that's about it. Like I said, I want more. I said maybe this is a club with bacon and like a ranch or some other kind of sauce. Maybe it would have been much better. But I don't know why they're calling it spicy. It's not spicy at all. I'm just so confused that their regular spicy, chicken sandwich is so spicy and actually has a good level of spice. And then this one they call spicy and it's not at all. I feel like that's like, you should have everything that says spicy be the same level of spice, no? And if this is the case, if this is the spicy, then I wonder what the regular grilled is like. Is it just like really bland? Maybe it is. Maybe the regular grilled chicken is bland because this just doesn't have the flavor I'm looking for. The bun broke. Hidden under the bun, another tiny tomato slice, see it? So maybe I'll actually get some tomato in this next bite. Then I'll finish it. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm disappointed in this one. The crispy was much better, much more flavorful, much more spicy, much more juicy, and it had nothing. It was just pickles. Just had lettuce, tomato, cheese, sauce, and a special bun, and it not as flavorful or as good as the standard spicy. That's ridiculous. Well, let's finish it. And I'll have a little bit more mac and cheese and I'll give you my final thoughts. Thought linked in the chat actually says, the regular fried deluxe is way better than the grill. So you're saying you get the breaded. The breaded would have been amazing like this, right? I have an honest question, because I don't know the answer. Why else would I ask you a question if I already knew the answer, right? When Chick-fil-A started, did they only do the breaded chicken and then later on added the grilled as a healthier option, much like KFC did that? Do you remember that? That KFC was only doing fried, and then apparently they teamed up with Oprah Winfrey, and Oprah Winfrey convinced them that she would advertise for them if they made grilled to be healthier for Americans, so they did, but I just don't feel like people are going to these places for the grilled, and maybe that's why this isn't as good. But I'm curious. If maybe their specialty always was the breaded chicken, and then they added this later, and that's why this isn't nearly as good. I'm just saying. Okay? Oprah Winfrey isn't exactly a vision of health. How dare you say that clearly now, Jamie? How dare you? Don't you think that she's representative of the average American body in 2025? Man, that was a slam, wasn't it? Holy shit, dang. Okay. Now we're taking stabs at everyone. Anyway. Let's have a little bit more of the mac and cheese. And then, let's rate this whole meal, shall we? Alright, mac and cheese. This was good. This mac and cheese was seriously good. This is delicious mac and cheese, man. I'm surprised they make this at a fast food place. It tastes so good. I wonder how they make it there so good. Because, honestly, you would think this is like under a heat lamp, but it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste like they made this morning. It's been sitting there all day. It tastes semi-fresh, and I wonder how they pull that off. Are they just continuously making batches of the mac and cheese all day? Man, I don't know. Yummy. This is so good, but I should probably stop eating it. Very bad for me. I'm gonna have one more bite and then I'm gonna rate everything. I say one more bite, but I'm gonna make the biggest bite possible. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's seriously good mac and cheese, dude. Okay. So, here we go. First time ever. Chick-fil-A. Here on DSP Tries It. What did I think? Why am I so far away? I don't know. So, The waffle fry for the one that I had was crispy on the outside, potato-y, and tasted almost like a potato chip after the fat. I'm not sure if that will translate into something people want to craveably eat or not. Potato chips are craveable. I don't know the major difference between the new waffle fry and the old. A lot of people have been saying the old waffle fry was better and this one's redesigned. It tasted fine to me. If I had a whole bag of them, I probably would have ate them, but I only ate the one, so I thought it was fine, but I'm not gonna rate it because I only had one. The mac and cheese is really good. The mac and cheese is probably the best mac and cheese I've had from any kind of a fast food situation, and for sure it's better than like KFC's by far. I think we've had it at like Popeyes. I've had it other places too, like I've had mac and cheese at like, honestly like Panera Bread or something like that. That's the best mac and cheese out of all of them. That is exceptionally good. I don't know why, but it just is. It has different kinds of flavors to the cheese. It doesn't taste like it's only one cheese. And it's not overcooked. It's not rubbery. It's just absolutely dead on how you want the consistency of a good mac and cheese. So I loved it. The standard spicy chicken sandwich, which is crispy, was super good. It was tender, juicy chicken on the inside that had been marinated and had flavor to it. The breading on the outside was crispy when you bit into it, but then it had tons of spiciness and flavor that permeated your mouth and throat and stayed there, and it was just the right balance. Even though that sandwich was only a brioche bun and pickles, I actually really liked it. The grilled, spicy, deluxe sandwich was a huge disappointment. The chicken was significantly drier than that of the standard chicken. It wasn't nearly as spicy as the standard spicy chicken. I don't know why. I thought it should have been the same spice level. It was completely different and way tame. Okay? They didn't put the sauce on my sandwich. I had to put it on myself. I couldn't really taste it out of the one packet they gave me. I tasted a little bit of tanginess, but just it didn't really last. So, honestly, not that good. The tomatoes were lame. One tomato was thin and flopped right off the sandwich, and the other one was kind of hidden. I didn't really taste it. The Colby Jack cheese, I didn't taste at all. I'm not even kidding you. I tasted no cheese on that sandwich. At all. So it just doesn't cut through. Maybe it's not thick enough. I don't know. But it just had no flavor. So, disappointing in my opinion. Overall, what's my favorite? Definitely the spicy chicken sandwich. Like, if I'm rating it on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm gonna probably give it like a 4.25. I would give it higher, but it's too expensive. $8.50 for a sandwich that literally is bread and pickles is too expensive. If that was like 6 or 7, definitely better, but it's just too expensive at $8.50 for a price point for me. But it was amazing. Okay, so 4.25 out of 5 for the spicy chicken. The mac and cheese, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. The only thing is it's expensive as well. This medium container is over $6 delivered. It's definitely not a $6 side. I mean, that's like the price of the premium sandwich. Why is the side that expensive? But it's amazing, so I'll give it a 4 out of 5. The grilled, spicy deluxe sandwich is incredibly disappointing. Is it edible? Yes. Was anything on there particularly bad? No. But directly comparing it to the spicy chicken, the regular spicy chicken, it's just way inferior. It's too dry. It doesn't have the bite or flavor, and it's way mild. It's not spicy enough at all. Okay? I just don't get why you have 2 spicy sandwiches on your menu. One is actually spicy, and one is super bland. It baffles me. And even adding all those deluxe things, I don't think it made it taste any better. I think it would have tasted just the same. The only difference, maybe I wouldn't have tasted the lettuce, which I like the lettuce, but outside of that, no. So for me, sadly, disappointed by the main event, the limited time sandwich. The standard one is better. But let me tell you, for that standard spicy chicken, that is by far, hands down, the best spicy chicken sandwich I have had at a fast food place. That's better than Wendy's. That's better than Popeyes. That's better than KFC. Any of these fast food spicy sandwiches pale in comparison to the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. So all I could say is Chick-fil-A spicy chicken, 2 thumbs way up. Just a little bit worried about that price. But outside of that, That is a super good sandwich. Like I said, that's dangerous stuff. Because that is 10 minutes away from me. That's craveably good. That makes me want to order from there more often because the sandwich is so dang good. And I don't want to be eating fried chicken all the time. So now I'm going to pretend like this review never happened. I'm going to now finger snap. Actually, here, I'm going to use my phone like the Men in Black light. And I'm going to make us all forget that this ever happened. There's going to be a bright flash in front of the camera. And we're all just going to forget that I just did this DSP tries it. But actually that wouldn't work because we are at 79 out of 80 goals. So we would just hit 80 and I would forget that we did this and I would do it again. Which means I would eat Chick-fil-A twice in a row, which is twice as bad for you, and it would be, alright, maybe we should just learn to have some self-control and not keep getting Chick-fil-A. Okay? But that was amazing. I can't wait to have another spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I'd like to try the deluxe edition as well. I think they have a version that has bacon. Oh, aching on that. Oh. Anyway. This has been a great edition of DSP Tries It. I hope that you all enjoyed the dual angle special. I'm sure for some foods, this angle will actually take a lot more precedent. For today, it wasn't that big of a deal, but with certain kinds of foods, maybe to see the full body experience of eating a giant burrito or, salad or something, or if I get a plate from one of these restaurants where it's a big plate of food and to be able to eat it right here like this probably would be better. So but anyway, I had a great time. I hope you did too. Thank you all. And I'll see you next time on a nice, fresh edition of DSP Tries It. And what will it be? Taco Bell has new dippable burritos, a new fries, and a frosted drink selection.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next one.